Hey everyone, welcome back to Jack of All. Today's video is on the open water dive certification, the one I just completed. It is your entry level dive cert to get out in the water with your stuff. Alright, so if you ever want to travel, you ever want to go to Florida, get under the water, do whatever, you're going to need your open water dive. So the following video is a lot of what I had to go through, some of the things that I had to do, some clips along the way on what you get into making it through the open water. So check it out. Let me know what you think. All right, so getting started talking about this class. The open water dive class, most of the ones I've heard about and obviously mine experience, started in the classroom. All right, the nights went half class, half in the pool, and then at the end of the sessions, it was an open water dive. Now, my class was a little bit different. I went through an executive course up in Erie at Divers World. This was a little bit faster, less days overall, and in just over a week, I was certed. So as you saw, I had some classroom time. This is towards the end where we were doing some land navigation, running through how the compasses work, the lubber line, different stuff like that. We went over the effects of CO2, the effects of nitrogen on your body, how this, everything you need to know before you go into the water. So we did a little bit of everything, and then eventually we make it to the pool. As you can see, during COVID times, it's a little bit different, but it was still a really good experience. When we do make it to the pool, it's a lot of come up, get schooled in what the next task is to do, then you go down under the water and do it. So as our instructor's up front telling us how to clear masks, stuff like that. Then we did a lot of the surface dives. You get paired up with your dive buddy. That gentleman was my dive partner through the whole course. He was a good partner. We had a lot of fun together, got to know each other pretty good, and we'll probably end up diving together down the way, just in the people you meet through courses like this. So as you go through and you're underwater, they go around, check you one by one, make sure everyone is squared away with all these tasks. What's cool is you go through a little bit of everything: how to clear a mask, how to take out your regulator, how to take off your BC. This is the demo on how to kind of calm down a panic rescuer. He's thinking he's sinking, so you gotta go up, pop the belt, grab a hold of him while not hurting yourself. So it goes a little bit beyond just how to go underwater and breathe, but also how to do it safe and make sure your partner is safe. Right, so they do their demos, and then they evaluate you as you do your own skill testing. So these are recovering a unconscious person under the water, how to get them up to the surface, check them out at the top, stuff like that. When you're not watching, you'll see people trying to work on their buoyancy. You can usually tell the people that are taking the class because we are the ones that are flailing around with our arms because you were trying to figure out our buoyancy. Towards the end, you see me celebrate a little bit, trying to spin on my head, have fun under the water. We had a lot of time to just kind of get used to the equipment. Now, where I am up in Pennsylvania, our open waters are a little bit dirty, as you see, but we still have to be able to go under the water, do the skill testing. So the reason our visibility is even worse there is because, well, we're on the bottom kicking up silt more than we should be doing. Right? Overall, the course was awesome. Right? It took me, 2 weekends of 3 days doing the open waters, getting up there. But it went from I've never held a regulator to, uh, very entry level, but relatively comfortable with the dive equipment. At the end, you see, we're packing up, getting ready to go. And then I have fun to take the advanced course.
All right, so that was it. It's not really that hard of a course. It was super cool. I had some interest in diving for a while. I'm inspired by some different things, and the whole point of this page is to push myself to get out there and maybe get some others out there and learn something new. So the dive cert is something cool to have. Um, Whenever I want to travel, if I want to get under the water, I can, up to around 60 feet with the open water. All right. So you'll learn, how deep you can go and all that as you go through the course. Now there is the slippery slope of going through the course of now I gotta buy my stuff. All right. So I tend to jump into things a little bit too far. So I've already started buying my stuff. Haven't basically just completed the class. To do the class, you will need some basic stuff like my fins here. You'll need your mask, a snorkel, some stuff like that. Now, when I got done with the class is when I got a little bit carried away with, buying just the biggest tank I could, which is overkill for me, but I did. I don't know. All right, so I bought, my regulators. I bought a dive computer that goes on my regulator set. I'll be getting another one for my wrist. I bought the BCD, which is, the vest that you saw us wearing. I have to buy a wetsuit, all that kind of stuff. I've actually already signed up and taken the advanced course, which was just another one-day course. And then you go out and you have a year to do all these other dives. Now, I have since done the navigation dive, the night diving, and the search and recovery dive. Now, these, again, are very entry level to get you to realize what your interest might be in diving. As it stands right now, my interest is going to be trying to get into the rescue portion, maybe in a fire department whenever I have time. My schedule, super not open right now, but we're getting there, all right? A new skill that I have now that I can use when I want to use it helps me grow a little bit, and who knows where it might take me down the road, all right? The whole point of this page, at least in my eyes, is to just keep getting a little bit here, a little bit there, and maybe 10 years down the road, that's what I want to do for a living. Maybe not, all right? So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys get inspired to either sign up for the dive class or learn something new in general. All right, so let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, the same stuff everyone else tells you. But really, I like the feedback. Good, bad, I'll try to respond as much as I can. So thank you guys for watching. Everyone have a good day and get out there and learn something.